Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky. And everyone knows who watches the show, Katie hates being touched. And just before the show, I'm like,
HR!
We got you. We got you, boo. We have a little conversation to have after I do this first part in regards to a topic we brought up yesterday, people.
Yeah.
How are we?
Many agree with me.
Doing good.
Good. What's going on?
Just trying to catch my breath, I think, from everything, from the move and all of that.
You've been moving for a month.
I know you're tired
We
of hearing
talked about
about
it
it,
yesterday.
but it's the reality of my life right now. But we're done. We just done.
Didn't you call that
doing the
wild cats yet? I told you to ring them.
Two dudes actually, two dudes, and they did a great job. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Who were they?
Moving company.
Do you know who they are? Just two dudes.
Just two dudes. We just
you don't
pulled
even know
two
their
dudes
names.
off the street. We didn't
Those
care.
poor dudes. Hey everyone, just a reminder, the 43rd Annual Central Kentucky Home and Garden Show is on this weekend starting on Friday. And guess what? Let's put up the full screen. The third caller to call this number, 859-566-3636, will be getting 2 tickets to the Home and Garden Show. Call that number right now. Let's put up the information of the dates of everything that is happening. It starts at 2 o'clock on Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturday, and of course, 11 a.m. on Sunday. Seniors get discounts as well. Under 16s free, and active military are free as well. Fantastic.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to tell you, you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is, you told me about this yesterday.
And then you stole it as your topic.
No, no. I actually sent it to Sam yesterday, our producer, but we'd already done the show, so I threw it in here for today.
Well, I told him I'm too embarrassed to talk about it.
I know. It kills me. But here it is, people. But before you roll the video back in production, I'm just going to give them a disclaimer. So let me get to the story first. By now, I'm sure you've heard of the dangerous Tide Pod. We've talked about that here. The Tide Pod Challenge that millennials have been participating in. Well, Katie doesn't want to say this, but I will. I hate to say it, but they are at it again. The aptly named, you're going to die, everyone, condom snorting challenge is the latest trend to take the internet. The goal of the challenge is to snort an unwrapped, close your eyes if you don't want to watch it, everyone. I was hoping you would wait till I got to this. An unwrapped condom into one nostril and pull it out of the back of your throat through your mouth. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know how you get to this. I'm hoping all the mothers out there, if your kids are into prankster and, okay, we don't need to watch the video anymore.
That's really nauseating.
It's just the most...
It's disgusting.
I know. I don't get where that came from. I don't know why, but here's the thing. Yesterday, Katie, you brought up the reason, you brought up that maybe we should take school back to 4 days. Okay, I think we need to make it 7 days because these people aren't that intelligent.
Right.
Yeah, but what's
To be
sad
doing
is
these
where
sort of things.
it was kind of going viral. We're saying it was a teen trend. That guy we just showed is not a teen.
No,
You're
he
an
was-
adult. Like,
yeah.
why are you doing that?
Yeah.
And also, it's very dangerous, everyone. I have to be honest with you. Like, to do that, I have had nasal flushing done.
Yeah.
And even that makes me gag.
Well, that was
Do
my
you know what I
next.
mean?
That was
Like-
my question about it. Is that actually
What's your question?
harmful
I don't think
physically? I don't know.
I don't think it would be harmful, but
just
I
makes no
think
sense.
I think there could be some risk of suffocating.
Yeah, it sounds
or-
very dangerous.
But just remember, it's only up one nostril. Look, here I am trying to justify what they're doing in some way
I
that
know.
they might not die.
Just don't do
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Don't do it.
Yeah, tell us what you think of that. It's up on our Facebook page. It's crazy, everyone. All right. Yesterday, everyone, Katie informed me that she washes her face with soap or shampoo. Please explain.
Well, I actually think many people at home also do this. While you're, shampooing your hair, I just use my shampoo on my face. I like to do the 2-in-1 actually 3-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and I also use it as face wash.
Okay.
Because I found that sometimes the body wash, it's too thick to use on my face.
Oh, okay.
So I use the shampoo and conditioner.
So I was horrified about it.
I bet people do this at home.
I know. So here's the first thing that I'm going to do for you. First, I'm going to tell you the reasons why you shouldn't be doing this.
Okay.
Then we're going to film a segment of you going into one of our clinics. It's one of our sponsors on the show. And they're going to teach you how to cleanse, tone, and moisturize.
Okay.
Okay? I think it's super important. And I've been doing it since I left home at 14. because, you know, it's super important.
Well, how did you afford it at 14 when you were on your own? I feel like that's why I do it, and that's why
Katie,
people at home do it.
I don't
It's
mean
so
to be
budget
rude.
friendly.
I know. We know you love the $6 date night, but there are products out there that you don't have to go crazy about.
Well, I'd love to do a segment on that then.
Oh, don't worry.
Affordable skincare.
Don't worry, I'm on this for you.
Okay.
Here's the thing, let's bring it up. The first one, our skin is acidic while soap is alkaline based. Now, do you both know what that means?
Not necessarily for
Okay,
our
let me explain this.
skin.
Very similar to the hair. Okay, your skin's natural barrier is made up of a acid mantle. When the pH scale shows 7, it's neutral. We want our skin to be in a neutral state. Anything below that is acidic and above it is alkaline. Our skin pH balance is generally between 4 and 6.5, even when the skin is very oily. Okay, so when you use soap, now you said that sometimes you use Dove, but you use Dove body wash, not Dove soap. There's two different things, because Dove does actually have a face wash or a soap bar. Okay?
And it's good. And it's good. For
And
the
it's not too
skin.
bad. It's still got more moisturizer in it. Okay, reason 2. Soap, I should say, makes your skin dry, Katie.
But that's why I don't do the shampoo. I do the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. It has moisturizer in it.
But let me get to that part for you. The reason why you use a 2-in-1 shampoo, let me tell you, everyone at home, when you use shampoo, it opens the cuticle like fish scales, okay? So then the shampoo goes in, the shampoo molecule grabs hold of the dirt, and when you rinse it out with the water, it pulls it out.
Okay.
Oil and water. Makes sense? But when you use conditioner, it coats the hair and closes the fish scale. All right? So when your hair looks all fluffy and wispy, it's because you're not conditioning it well. So it always looks flyaway, and we call it fish scales. Okay? Now, soap makes your skin dry, and no, even if your skin is oily, this does not justify, of course, using soap. Now, reason 3, do you like how I'm doing all this? Soap can severely damage your skin. Okay, by not using the right pH balance, my darling, is that you will age a lot quicker than moi.
Well, that's not necessarily
It is
damage looking aging. Is nothing wrong with
Yes,
that.
it is, because you are causing skin damage. Now, when I say this, it doesn't mean that you're going to look 60 at 20, do you know what I mean? But you're not helping the cause. And you know we have, you know, I just want you to have better, clear skin.
I will go into this segment with an open mind
I know. I know you
and
will.
a budget calculator.
No, I'm going to do this. No, this is what we're going to do, everyone. I'm going to organise from one of our sponsors to give you the medical grade skincare system.
Okay.
And then I will go and buy at, where do you love to shop, Kroger or something?
Walmart.
Walmart, and I will buy what they've given to you on a budget.
Okay.
I will go in,
Okay.
and I know I'll be able to get you 3 products for under $20.
Per product or total?
No, in total.
Okay, all right.
How's that
yeah,
sound?
I'll try it.
We on for that?
Well, yes. While we're on this topic, though, I wanted to point out a
We're
trend.
so fascinating here.
Because my personal favorites, I like to use Pantene 2-in-1 or Head & Shoulders 2-in-1.
Okay.
Can I just tell you about the Pantene 2-in-1? Okay, everyone knows, being a hairdresser for many years, that when you have a 2-in-1, if you don't tell the hairdresser that you're using a 2-in-1, that product reacts with the chemicals that the hairdressers use as well. So back in the day, it used to bubble within the foil, and people used to get parapoisoning, not necessarily because you're using 2-in-1, but because you're combining the products. Do you know what I
Interesting.
mean?
'Cause they do
Well, I
last.
finally made a hair appointment for Thursday,
I'm
so I'll have
so
to bring
pleased.
that up.
Tell us your story, my friend.
Anyway, there is still a trend out there to use the Head & Shoulders as acne treatment. So I wanted to know if you
I've
had
not
heard
heard-
of this.
no, I have not.
It's not really scientifically backed. It's one of those Pinterest viral DIY
Yeah.
things where you put the Head & Shoulders on any trouble spots and it goes away. And I will say I've done this and I think it works.
Does it really?
Well, here's another reason for the Head & Shoulders. Let me tell you about that as well. Is it probably has tar-based product, and what tar does is actually dry out the pimple or the acne, or gets rid of Head and Shoulders, if it has the tar-based product in it,
Right.
will help get rid of the flakes on the scalp as well. Now, when you have severe cases of alopecia, one of the medical grade things they tell you to do is have a tar bath, or they tell you to go and hop in a solarium.
Or empty that bottle of Head and Shoulders in your bathtub and slice the price by 1/10.
More tips here for you, everyone. All right, Lisa, you got something about TSA's new regulations as well.
Yes. New TSA regulations could require an inspection of all food items in your carry-on bag and make airport security wait times even longer. This is really, this is just something that, again, are they taking this just another step too far?
What's the
at this
reason for
point?
getting rid of it? For security, or?
Well, they're adding it for security purposes.
Yeah, but they're getting rid of the food.
Oh, they're not getting rid of it. They're checking it. They're checking it. So you have to, just like you put your shoes and your laptop in the little bins, you're now going to have to add food
Can I
into
ask,
that.
can I be
I
honest
think
with
it's
you?
fine.
You don't have an issue with that?
No, because I think that that can be hard to see in those, scanning machine, the X-rays that
Yes,
they're looking through. So maybe that actually might make things a little faster because they're not looking. Because sometimes your bag goes in and it sits there for a minute or two, then it goes on. So I think separating things, I don't know if that would necessarily slow it down because they might not need to look at the bag as much. But I just think that erring on the side of I'd rather wait longer if there's any sort of safety concern. That is just it's
Right.
fine
I
for
get
me.
you.
I think.
I don't get why people take food on the plane when you can get food on there.
Yeah.
Well, sticking with
Or
the
before you
theme,
even get on.
you could bring your apple for maybe 50 cents, or you could buy a $4 apple in the airport. Like I'm telling
Okay.
you, that's why you do it.
True. But yeah, a lot of people do it. Well, a lot of people bring food.
That's why.
No, let me just tell you, everyone. I've been at domestic airports. I'm sure most people have, and you see people get on there having Burger King from the Burger King store that they bought at the airport, and it stinks up the plane.
Well, that you're not taking through security because you bought it in
Yeah,
the
you
airport.
bought it
But
when
you
I'm
got it.
telling you,
No,
I
you're
bring
right,
full
you're right.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
I'll bring
Well-
things through security.
Yes, and a
so
lot
I
of
don't have to
times,
buy it
Katie,
there.
I just look. I would like to travel with you because I think you'd get some great bargains, and you're
Yes.
that gal that gets the bargain of the century. But I just don't think I could cope with that part.
I'm telling you, their sandwiches. I had a sandwich at the airport because I wasn't prepared on my way back from Arizona, and it was $9.50
I hear you.
for a sandwich.
Yeah.
But see,
It
I'd
is
rather not
ridiculous.
eat.
Well, I would never rather not eat.
I just go on.
But with this, a lot of people do bring food onto the plane, and
Obviously.
specifically parents, mothers with their children. And so it's for the mothers. There was a lot of complaints online about this because they were like, we're already juggling the kids. We've got the laptops, the iPads. We have to get all this stuff out. Take shoes off. Blah blah blah. And now we have to take the food out too.
Then don't take food on the plane.
Right, but
that's
it-
the
Yeah.
story.
I
Well,
think
then
it's
that's
fine.
screaming kids, and we had that episode about that before.
There's also, I also think you should have planes for families.
Yes, that's
Do you know what I
true.
mean?
That's
we talk
true.
to the kiddies.
Yep.
Hey, everyone, tell us what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page, whether you like the idea about Katie using 2-in-1 on her skin, or whether you think we should be getting rid of meals on planes.
We should definitely not be.
Hey, up next, everyone, Sylvester Stallone confirms production has begun on Creed 2. Plus, Taylor Swift's former stalker gets his sentence. Detail to follow on today's What's Poppin'.